Hi, this is Laura Vandervaart with the Laura Vandervaart team at Remax Trends. I'm here with Shelly Sprang with Pegasus Farms. This is our July donation charity that we are collecting donations for. Shelly, tell us a little bit about Pegasus Farm and how it got started.
Yeah, sure. So Pegasus Farm is over 35 years old, actually. We are a local nonprofit. We're on the corner of State Routes 44 and 619 in Marlboro Township, but we have a Hartville address. And we started when 3 Canton City school teachers in the special needs classrooms were wanting something more for their students. You know that at that time, over 35 years ago, they were going to basketball practice every night after school or band practice or anything like that. So one of our founders had a farm. She had 2 horses, and they decided to start a therapeutic equestrian program on her property. So they started with 2 horses and 5 students. The next year they doubled that number of students. And right now we average about 200 students a week doing horseback riding, carriage driving, and on the ground work. And we have 35 horses on that property.
Wow.
So we've grown a little bit.
Yeah, I would say you've grown a little bit. So can you tell us a little bit about the positive impact that you've had on this specific community? What are these horses? How do these horses help in your facility? And
Sure. Yeah. So 35 horses. We do what we call on the ground work. We do horseback riding, like I said, and carriage driving. And horses have an amazing response to people. So they don't care, how you're coming in. And some of our students, maybe, they don't walk the same, they don't respond the same. Horses don't care. So we have, a student who has speech delay, and they practice their speech with their horse. That we can see them whispering to their horse because horses don't judge you. Yeah. And riding a horse actually mimics walking. It uses the same muscles in the same way. So we've seen students who they're coming in, they're using a walker throughout the day or something like that. And obviously they have other therapies going on as well, we know that. But they'll grow and they'll get stronger, and then they won't be using their walker. They'll come in and you're just like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, those are sort of the impacts, and everything we do at Pegasus is to make people as independent as possible, because so many times throughout, when they're out and about, you can't do this and you can't do that. So when they drive through our gates and come into our barn, everything we have set up is to make them as independent as possible, from our tack room to the mounting block, the wheelchair lift, the riding. It's all about them being able to do what they can do. And we have, a saying, it's about the ability, not the disability at Pegasus.
Wow. That's incredible. And here at the Laura Vandervaart team, we really like to highlight charities every month, nonprofit organizations, and see what we can do to help, not just us, but the community. So what are ways that we can help, or the community can help,
Mm-hmm.
be it volunteer, donations?
Yes. Well, we always need volunteers. We could have a class of 6 riders, and we might need 18 volunteers in that class. So 2 sidewalkers and someone to lead the horse. So we're always looking for volunteers to work in our classes, work in our barns. We have a 5-acre wellness garden where we employ adults with disabilities, and they plant, they care for, they harvest everything in that garden. It goes to our country store where they also work. So you can volunteer in our garden. Events, we need event volunteers as well. So there's a lot of ways you can volunteer. If you're not into horses, there's other things that we would have available. And then donations, of course. We're a nonprofit. Any kind of donation, whether it be monetary or in kind, we could always use. Our wish list is located on our website. I think you guys are posting some items, so that would be amazing for us.
We will definitely be posting some items. Lastly, I want to give you an opportunity to talk about the Blueberry Festival.
Oh my gosh, yes. So July 22nd at the farm is our Blueberry Festival. This is where we celebrate the harvest of our blueberries. And actually today I came into work and our gardener was like, they're starting to ripen. And so it was kind of all hands on deck this morning, starting to pick our blueberries. But we'll have activities for the kids. You can walk through the barn, meet our horses. I forget what else we're gonna have, but we have blueberry sundaes. We have, you can buy blueberries. We can't pick them because, our participants pick them. But lots of fun things planned, 10 to 4. So come out, $10 to park, and most everything else is free. So great time to learn about what we do.
Good. Well, thank you so much for sitting and talking with us.
Very much.
The whole month of July, we will be collecting donations here at the Laura Vandervaart office, 430 North Main Street. Please feel free, drop items off. We're going to have the whole items, the full list of items listed on Facebook. We're going to have it on our sign out front. So as a community, let's see what we can do for Pegasus Farm. Thank you so much.